Take 5. A lot is going on in our world, in our workplaces, in our households, in our finances. A lot is going on. But what I want to ask you is, what is going on in your mind? For only you know what is going on with your mind and in your mind. What's controlling your mind? What's been speaking to your mind? What thoughts are in your mind? We are and can be in control of our mind. Some are finding themselves losing their mind, not able to control the thoughts and pressures that are in their mind. So let's take 5 to discuss having a sound mind. A sound mind means to have the capacity to think, reason, and understand for yourself. But through certain circumstances, it can cause our minds to not stay sound. When our circumstances happen in our life and it's not for our good, and it catches us off guard, it can cause our minds to shift from being sound to becoming rocky, not sound, hearing lies, not sound, losing hope. If we don't have anything else in this time, we must have a sound mind. A sound mind is not one that is easily persuaded, easily convinced of doing or thinking contrary of what its firm beliefs are, from what it knows is true. When someone or something challenges this sound mind, it's as if there is an imaginary wall that surrounds and protects this mind to allow no contamination from coming in. This sound mind is solid, not hollow, but a solid foundation. But there will always be a person, place, or situation that will try to attack this sound mind. Chaos can be all around, but we can still maintain a sound mind. To have a sound mind, we must be connected to the only one that can give the sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." When we are connected, we are given a sound mind. But sometimes along the way through life, we find ourselves thinking negative. Thoughts begin to consume us to the point where our minds are racing and we cannot seem to stop the thoughts. When the thoughts turn to actions and actions turn to regrets, regrets turn to oppression, and for some, possession, giving your mind over in the hands of the enemy that desires to destroy you. The destruction begins in your mind. A sound mind, not a confused, wavering mind, but a sound mind is what was given to us, is what we were created to have. So we must get back connected to regain a sound mind, a sound way of thinking, a sound mind that can cast down every thought and imagination that is contrary to that which was already given unto you through your Savior. Taking hold of the torment, taking the thought captive, no longer allowing the thoughts in your mind to take you captive. Having a sound mind will cause the thoughts to no longer linger or stay there. They are not welcome in this sound mind. The sound mind will rebuke the false doctrines. It will refuse to entertain evil. Your sound mind will cast down the strongholds that attempt to consume you. A sound mind is even though it looks and feels as if all hope is gone, but yet I still have a sound mind. I may not have much, but I still have my sound mind. It's as though everything is falling apart, but some kind of a way, I still have a sound mind. We must have a sound mind. It's not a question to have it or to want to have it. It's a necessity. To get and keep a sound mind, we must stay connected. Connected through prayer, through consecration, connected to the Word, consumed by the Spirit of God, consumed where we have no room for the negative thoughts, the voices of the enemy, the torment, the temptations, the sleepless nights, no room for fear and anxiety. Ephesians 4:23 says, "And to be renewed in the spirit of your minds, A clear mind, a clear conscience, a renewed mind is a sound mind. Romans 12:2, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Our minds can be conformed to this world if that is what stays in our thoughts. The word tells us to be transformed by the renewing of our mind, a renewing of thoughts. We must control the way of thinking. To renew is to resume an activity after an interruption. What has interrupted our sound thinking? What has interrupted our thoughts of eternity and has us thinking on things that are only temporary or useless? What has interrupted that once was pure is now thinking corrupt? That is now thinking on things that are forbidden. Our mind will go where it takes us. Let's get it back. Lord, give us a sound mind.